Question number 111. A healthcare provider uses Power BI service to analyze patient data. Due to privacy laws, it's crucial that patient data is not exposed to unauthorized staff. Which Power BI feature should be prioritized to ensure compliance with privacy laws? Option A. Workspace Access Control. Option B. Publish to Web. Option C. Row Level Security RLS. Option D. Data Encryption. The correct answer is option C. Row Level Security RLS. RLS ensures only authorized users can see specific patient records by filtering data at the row level. This directly protects sensitive patient information and helps meet privacy laws, while the other options do not provide the same level of granular control. Question number 112. You are a data analyst for a chain of coffee shops. You have two Excel workbooks stored in a OneDrive folder, one for customer loyalty program data and another for sales transactions. Both workbooks contains a table named customers with identical columns, customer ID, name, email, etc. You want to create a Power BI report that combines data from both customers table to analyze customer behavior and loyalty program effectiveness. You need to be able to publish the report and dataset separately, allowing for independent updates and management. Which storage mode should you use for the report file and the dataset file? Option A, Option B, Option C. The correct answer is Option A. Import mode stores and refreshes all data in the dataset, ideal for combining Excel tables. The report should use Live Connect, so it connects to the published dataset without duplicating or importing data again, allowing independent updates and management. Question number 113. In your role, you have developed a Power BI report for your organization featuring 4 distinct pages showcasing various aspects of financial metrics. The first page displays visuals related to revenue and cost. The second delves into liabilities analysis. The third examines receivables, and the fourth focuses on capital assets. A fifth page has been introduced as the dashboard's entry point. What approach should you employ on the entry page to facilitate user navigation to the different sections of the report? Proposed solution. Generate a bookmark for each section of the report. Incorporate 4 navigational controls onto the entry page, configuring each to employ the bookmark as its action mechanism. Assign the corresponding bookmark to each navigational control, directing to its respective report section. Does this accomplish the intended goal? Option A, yes. Option B, no. The correct answer is Option A, yes. Creating bookmark for each report page and assigning them to navigation buttons on the entry page enables users to click and jump directly to the desired section. This approach is fully supported and achieves the intended navigation experience. Question number 114. Imagine you are a sales manager who wants to stay up to date on your team's performance. You have a Power BI report that tracks key sales metrics, and you want to receive a snapshot of this report in your email inbox every Monday morning. Question: which feature in Power BI service should you use to automatically receive an email with a snapshot of your sales report every Monday morning? Option A: report sharing. Option B: report subscription. Option C: email embedding. Option D: data alerts. The correct answer is option B: report subscription. Report subscription in the Power BI service allows you to schedule automatic email deliveries of report snapshot at defined times, such as every Monday morning, ensuring you stay updated without manually opening the report. Question number 115. You are a Power BI developer creating a sales performance report for a company. The report contains sensitive employee performance data, including individual sales figures and commission earnings. You want to allow managers to export summarized data from the report visuals for their team meetings, but prevent them from exporting the underlying employee level data to protect privacy. What should you do in Power BI Desktop to achieve this? Option A: modify the data source permissions to restrict data access. Option B: configure the data load settings to import only summarized data. Option C: adjust the relationship settings to hide sensitive columns. Option D: configure the report settings to control data export options. The correct answer is option D: configure the report settings to control data export options. Power BI report settings let you restrict export to summarized data only and block access to underlying data, allowing managers to export aggregated visuals for meetings while protecting sensitive employee level sales and commission details. Just a quick reminder, if you don't have time to watch these videos and instead download all questions and answers, feel free to purchase them on Buy Me a Coffee page. I have shared the link below. Question number 116. Imagine you are a data analyst working for a large organization with a complex hierarchical structure. You're building a Power BI report that displays sensitive sales data. You need to ensure that each user can only see the sales data for their own department and any departments below them in the hierarchy. For example, a regional manager should be able to see data for the entire region, including all the departments within that region, while a department manager should only see data for their specific department. Challenge: you need to implement row level security (RLS) to enforce these access restrictions. However, you want to avoid hard coding any department names or IDs in your DAX expression, as the organization structure might change over time. You need a dynamic solution that adapts to the user's role and position in the hierarchy. Proposed solution. Ingest one or multiple tables that contain a mapping between the employee email and the related access, departments, regions. Construct a tax measure that uses the use principal name function to identify the logged in user and combines it with RLS roles defined using DAX expressions that reference the mapping table. The tables are then added to the model to filter the related dimensions accordingly. Does this proposed solution effectively address the challenge and provide a dynamic and flexible way to implement RLS based on user roles and the departmental hierarchy? Option A, yes. Option B, no. The correct answer is option A, yes. Using a security mapping table combined with use principal name is the recommended dynamic RLS pattern in Power BI. It avoids hard-coding values, adapts automatically as the hierarchy changes, and ensures users see only the department and subordinate departments through relationship-based filter propagation. Question number 117. Imagine you are the Power BI administrator for a global financial institution with branches in various countries. You're responsible for managing a suite of Power BI reports that contain confidential customer financial data. Each country has a dedicated financial advisor who needs to access and analyze the data for their respective region. However, you need to ensure that these advisors can only see data for their assigned country and cannot modify the report designs or underlying data. Challenge. How can you configure Power BI to grant these financial advisors the appropriate level of access to the reports, ensuring they can only view data for their assigned country and cannot make any changes to the reports? Option A. Publish the reports to the web and provide the financial advisors with the public URLs. Option B. Share the reports with the financial advisors and grant them fewer access. Option C. Create a dedicated workspace for each country and assign the financial advisors as members of their respective workspaces. Option D. Implement RLS to restrict data access by country and share the reports with the financial advisors, granting them fewer access. The correct answer is option D. Implement RLS to restrict data access by country and share the reports with the financial advisors, granting them fewer access. Row-level security ensures each advisor only sees data for the assigned country, while fewer access prevents any modification to reports or datasets, meeting both data privacy and governance requirements. Question number 118. You are building a Power BI report to analyze sales performance for a chain of bookstores. You have two tables, books, which list each book with its ISBN, title and author, and sales, which records each transaction with transaction ID, ISBN, quantity and price. To analyze sales by book title and author, you need to create a relationship between these tables. For optimal report performance, what relationship cardinality should you set in Power BI? The perspective is from sales to books. Option A, 1 to 1. Option B, many to many. Option C, 1 to many. Option D, many to 1. The correct answer is option D, many to 1. Each transaction in the sales table can reference only one book, but each book in the books table can appear in many transactions. From the perspective of the sales table, this is a many to one, many sales rows to one book rows relationship, which ensures efficient filtering and aggregation in reports. Question number 119. You are the Power BI administrator for Green Meadows, an environmental non-profit organization. Green Meadows uses Power BI to track donations, volunteer hours, and the impact of their conservation efforts. In a dedicated workspace, you have 6 reports and 3 dashboards, all included within the Workspace app. You need to provide all employees at Green Meadows with access to 2 specific dashboards and 4 specific reports within this workspace. The app already contains an audience setup called Employee View that includes only these 6 items. You want to achieve this with a single action rather than granting access individually to each item. Solution: you create a security group in Azure Active Directory called Green Meadows Employees and add all employees to it. You then share the app with that group, adding them to the Employee View audience. Does this meet the goal? Option A, yes. Option B, no. The correct answer is option A, yes. By creating a security group in Azure Active Directory and sharing the Power BI app with that group while assigning them to the Employee View audience, all employees in the group automatically gain access to only the 6 selected items in the app. This approach provides centralized, single-action access control without granting permissions individually to each report or dashboard. Question number 120. Select whether the following statement is true or false. Bins in Power BI can be used to categorize continuous data fields into discrete intervals, but they cannot be applied to text data. Option A, true. Option B, false. The correct answer is option A, true. In Power BI, bins are designed to group continuous numeric data into discrete intervals, allowing for easier analysis of distribution or ranges. Text fields, being categorical rather than continuous, cannot be directly binned using this feature.